Hey guys, as Season 6 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch moves deeper into the unexplained and the extraordinary, Episode 9, titled Darting Around, is poised to be one of the most intriguing chapters yet. Set to premiere on July 29, 2025, this episode promises viewers a groundbreaking leap in the investigation, using state-of-the-art radar technology to peer deeper into the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of the enigmatic mesa at the heart of the ranch. The premise is simple in words, but monumental in execution. The team flies an advanced radar device over Skinwalker Ranch, aiming to capture an X-ray of the area. The implications, however, are profound. What they discover, according to the brief preview from the History Channel, is a massive void beneath the mesa, along with metallic anomalies buried 260 feet deep. But as is typical with the ranch, every answer births new questions. Let's explore the episode's most compelling aspects and the deeper implications behind them. The use of a cutting-edge radar device suggests a technological evolution in the ranch's ongoing study. Unlike previous episodes that utilized terrestrial LiDAR, ground-penetrating radar (GPR), and aerial imaging drones, this device is described as the team's most advanced tool yet. Given the altitude at which it was flown and the imaging capabilities implied, it could be a form of synthetic aperture radar (SAR), a technology capable of capturing high-resolution 3D images even through dense materials like rock or earth. This leap in technology means the team can now visualize what was previously unknowable. It's akin to suddenly having a flashlight in a pitch-black cave that previously could only be explored by touch. And what the light reveals is startling: an extremely large void beneath the mesa. The implications here are staggering. Is this void a natural geological formation, or could it be an artificial cavity, an ancient chamber, a hidden base, or perhaps even something more otherworldly? During the drilling operation, the team encounters a new anomaly, a metallic object embedded deep within the mesa, approximately 260 feet down. Reactions captured in the episode preview indicate genuine surprise. This is no ordinary rock or sediment. The composition and placement of the metal suggest it could be part of a larger structure or artifact. This could actually be what everything's drilling through, one investigator notes, implying that the mesa may be cloaking something intentionally buried or intentionally constructed. Previous seasons have hinted at non-terrestrial materials on the ranch. In fact, elements such as europium and tellurium, rarely found in nature but common in high-tech alloys, were discovered in prior investigations. Could this metal be another example? And if so, how did it get there? This leads into the wider web of conspiracies and legends that shroud Skinwalker Ranch, claims of buried craft, hidden vaults, and even interdimensional gateways. The mysterious bubble, a large, invisible zone of electromagnetic distortion centered around the infamous triangle area, continues to baffle researchers. In Episode 9, the radar device not only maps beneath the Earth, but also provides more insight into this invisible phenomenon. It may sound like science fiction, but the team has repeatedly documented GPS anomalies, radio signal interference, and inexplicable equipment failures inside this bubble. The radar's ability to provide data from both inside and outside this zone could finally allow the team to determine whether the bubble is simply a byproduct of natural phenomena or something more engineered, more intelligent. If the bubble is a kind of force field or containment area, its connection to the void beneath the mesa may not be coincidental. What if this energy field is actively protecting or concealing whatever lies below? The existence of an enormous cavity beneath the mesa, combined with the discovery of buried metallic objects, opens the door to a dizzying array of possibilities. From ancient civilizations with unknown technology to long-lost extraterrestrial visitors, theories abound. One plausible hypothesis gaining traction among viewers and some investigators is that the mesa may be hiding a buried structure, possibly a UFO or some form of alien machinery. Ancient astronaut theorists have long posited that advanced extraterrestrial species visited Earth in the distant past, often leaving behind hidden technology. If true, the void could represent a subterranean hangar or storage site, perhaps still active in ways science cannot yet understand. a functional ship dormant but still generating energy, might explain the electromagnetic anomalies, the gravitational distortions, and the UAP sightings documented across the ranch. The implications of the void and the technology used to find it also fuel deeper conspiracies. If such a structure exists beneath Skinwalker Ranch, has the government known about it all along? Former owners of the ranch, including billionaire Robert Bigelow and the Pentagon-affiliated Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ADIP, conducted classified studies on the property. Why the secrecy? What if Skinwalker Ranch is more than just a hotspot of paranormal activity? What if it's a control point, an interdimensional gateway, or a surveillance outpost? Some theories even suggest the area might be part of a network of locations across the globe tied together through ancient timelines, ley lines, or quantum resonances. If time behaves differently inside the bubble, as some GPS data and clock sync experiments suggest, the ranch might not just be a location, but a device. Let's not forget the Skinwalker legends that gave the ranch its name. Navajo lore speaks of shape-shifting beings, capable of moving between dimensions. The sudden void discovery reignites these ancient tales. Could the underground chamber be a prison or a portal? Some eyewitnesses have reported seeing creatures vanish into thin air or slip into the rock face itself. If entities, biological or otherwise, exist within or beneath the mesa, could the radar have disturbed them? The title of the episode, Darting Around, suggests movement, possibly erratic, evasive behavior detected by the radar. Whether it's a biological life form, a drone-like UAP, or something in between, the implication is that something is aware of the investigation and possibly trying to avoid detection. With Episode 9, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch moves from merely documenting anomalies to potentially exposing the hidden infrastructure behind them. The radar findings, the metal, the void, and the electromagnetic bubble all seem interconnected. Together, they weave a story not of isolated strange events, but of a deeply buried secret, perhaps literally and metaphorically, that has eluded comprehension for decades. As we look ahead, the key question becomes, how much longer can these truths remain hidden? With each episode, the team edges closer to something monumental, perhaps even paradigm-shifting. And as the barriers between known science and the unknown forces of Skinwalker Ranch continue to blur, we may be approaching a moment where the world must confront realities stranger than fiction. Episode 9, Darting Around, doesn't just mark a technological breakthrough. It flirts with the boundaries of science fiction and ancient mystery. As the team uses advanced radar to peer inside the mesa, the potential implications of what they uncover begin to transcend the realm of terrestrial understanding. One theory gaining traction is that Skinwalker Ranch may lie atop a naturally occurring space gate, a rift or portal capable of connecting our world with another timeline or dimension. Could the massive void beneath the mesa be a stabilized entry point? Or worse, a containment zone for something that should never be let out? The concept of timelines begins to enter the discussion more seriously in this episode. Past experiments have revealed strange time discrepancies, clocks losing or gaining time without explanation, GPS satellites misreporting coordinates, as if the location were shifting slightly out of phase with the rest of the planet. If the mesa truly houses an ancient or alien structure, perhaps it was built to operate outside the conventional flow of time. Could the radar have pierced not just a rock, but a kind of time shield or stasis field meant to keep whatever lies within sealed and inert? And then there's the matter of mystical creatures, specifically the infamous skinwalkers that gave the ranch its name. Native American legend speaks of beings capable of walking between worlds, between shapes, and possibly between dimensions. The radar's detection of movement, possibly within the void, could support theories that non-human entities, be they spiritual, alien, or something in between, have taken refuge or have been imprisoned inside the mesa. Perhaps these creatures aren't just myths, but advanced beings from another realm, now buried in a tomb of technology misunderstood by both ancient people and modern science. Adding to the eerie tone of the episode is the idea that the technology being used might be awakening or alerting these hidden forces. Throughout the season, patterns have emerged suggesting that experiments seem to elicit a response. sometimes in the form of strange lights, audible signals, or even UAPs. If the radar revealed something unexpected, could it also have sent a signal? Some researchers speculate that these voids or anomalies are not passive features, but intelligent systems, reacting, observing, and adapting to intrusion. That would mean the ranch is not just a location, it's an entity. The suspicious role of outside interests must also be considered. Why did previous federal investigations, including those under the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ADIP, suddenly cease, only for their findings to remain classified? Some conspiracists argue that the government already knows what's beneath Skinwalker Ranch, but has worked to suppress the truth for decades. Could there be an international stake in whatever energy, technology, or beings exist within the mesa? Perhaps the bubble is not just a side effect, but a kind of containment field engineered long ago, by humans or otherwise. And then we arrive at the deeper cosmic mystery. The idea that Skinwalker Ranch is one node in a larger, planetary grid of anomalies, places where reality seems thinner, more pliable. From the Bermuda Triangle to Mount Shasta, these zones exhibit electromagnetic irregularities, mysterious disappearances, and even time slips. Could the mesa at Skinwalker Ranch be a planetary keystone, a control point for Earth's hidden architecture? If so, tampering with its structure, intentionally or not, might have global consequences. Ultimately, darting around leaves the viewer with a potent cocktail of awe and anxiety. We are closer than ever to revealing what lies beneath the surface, but every step forward seems to open 1,000 more questions. Are we uncovering a lost part of Earth's history? Or are we disturbing something meant to stay hidden? Whether it is Spacegate, a crashed craft, a prison for non-human entities, or a temporal distortion field, the discoveries in Episode 9 make it clear. Skinwalker Ranch isn't just a mystery, it's a message. And that message may soon be too loud to ignore.